I am co-CEO of Shalina Healthcare Limited, which is a pharmaceutical company focused on providing affordable medicines to sub-Saharan Africa. So we work on a threefold mission. Firstly, to provide quality medicines. So our own manufacturing plant is WHO approved, and all of the inputs that go into our medicines are of the highest quality. They are affordable, so we make sure that they are priced at a level that the mass market really can buy the medicines that they need. And then lastly, they're available. So we have depots across Africa where we sell directly to pharmacies, because there's no point having medicines that are available, that are affordable if no one can buy them. We have a strong philanthropic side to our family and to our business. So within the business, we do 20 health camps every single month. So on average, we see 1,000 people at each camp. So that's 20,000 people we see every month at a variety of malaria screenings or CVD screenings or deworming camps, whatever it might be. And at these camps, we provide free medicines and also free consultations to the people who attend. Aside from the medical philanthropy that we do, we also do, unrelated activities. So we've built schools and we've built churches and different infrastructure across Africa. And most recently, we've committed to a housing project in Mombasa to help the Khoja community. We help millions of people every single day have access to medicines that they desperately need. And in this way, I feel that we're actually developing those economies where we're working, because without a healthy population, you can't have a growing economy. Shalina Foundation works on many different levels. So firstly, within the Shalina Healthcare business, we conduct 20 camps every single month. So those camps could be anti-malarial camps, or they could be CVD screening, or they could be prenatal camps or deworming camps. And so at every single one of these camps, we see 20,000 people every single month, and we're providing free medicine and we're providing free consultation of those people. Aside from the healthcare side of it, we also have an eye clinic in Lubumbashi where we do cataract surgery for those who need it most. We build schools, we build hospitals, and we've also recently committed to building a housing project in Mombasa for the Khoja community. I choose to do this because I feel incredibly lucky to have been born into the position I'm in. So into a position where I had a great education and I had resources to be able to, to develop my family business. I appreciate that was, the choice of God to give me that, and I feel a responsibility to give back to those who are less fortunate than me. So I always give the story in our company that if our company was making handbags or design handbags, I wouldn't care. Whereas right now, I'm actually motivated to work every day because millions of Africans rely on me and my company to do what we do. I think the key to success is hard work and persistence. So there are plenty of people in the world who are highly intelligent, highly talented, you would say, but they haven't persisted or put the work in that's required to actually make the most of those talents or that intelligence. So wherever you are and whatever talents that you have, work hard on them every day to make the most of them. I think a lot of the Khoja community are involved in philanthropic work, and actually I think this is coming from the Quran. In fact, we heard the first speaker this morning highlighting that it is a sin to not give back if you have been fortunate enough to receive resources yourself. So I think that's kind of inbuilt into the community that we're part of. I don't see helping people within our Khoja community or helping the local communities that we're in. I don't see either of those as better than another one. For me, a person is a person, and if they need help, then it is our responsibility to give them help, regardless of their background or my background. The reason why I'm in healthcare is because my father, Shiraz Virji, started the business, and I was just massively inspired by what he did and how many people he was able to help. And so it's always been a part of our family, what we've always discussed at dinners, and I can't think of anything that I would have wanted to do more. I co-lead Shalina Healthcare together with my brother, Abbas Virji, and I realised that it's quite unusual in our community to have a woman in charge of a business. I credit my father fully with this. He has 5 children, four of who are girls, and he's always treated my sisters and my brother exactly the same. So whenever we've had conversations at the dinner table about business, he's valued my input just as much as my brother's. So I actually was brought up never having in my mind any kind of concept that I was a woman or that my opinion might not be valued as much. I always just, assumed that it was valued as much as anyone else. So my advice to women in the community would just, as much as possible, just to have that assumption and conviction that your opinion is as valid as anyone else's in the room. I think anyone who is running a company will tell you that there are always downsides, and there are always times when you are stressed, where there could be economic issues or issues in the organisation, or even personal issues that you're going through that just make you think at times, look, am I just going to give up? But for me personally, I've never felt that I wanted to give up, despite it just being really hard at times. But I think this is where persistence comes in again, and it's actually one of the core values of Shalina Healthcare is persistence. Because if we persist and we get through those times and we come together to work through them, then we're only going to be better as a result.